Hey friends, welcome to this new video series. First of all, my best wishes to all candidates who are going to write exam on 6th of the August, and today is 3rd of August. So why I am here is I'm thinking of giving or discussing important questions with you before you attend the exam. I have received so many scenario questions from many of our subscribers, and they wanted me to answer these questions, answer those scenarios. We will discuss about that. Surely, we will discuss on that part. But before that, what I'm thinking is through these videos, we will cover the elements, the important elements 1, 2, 3, 4. We will cover. We will discuss the approved text, what all points, what all questions you have to stress, and we will discuss about the important questions, what all questions can be asked in the exam. So in a way it will be like a revision for you. So this video series will be helpful for you before you write your exam on 6th. So let us start with the approved text first. Today in this video we will go through element 1 and if possible element 2 also. So in element 1 we will first go through the approved text. We will see what all contents you have to focus, and after that we will see some possible questions also, like how a same question can be asked in different ways, and we will see what all points you can write. So in a way this video, I think it will be useful as a practice session where you will be like, you have already, I believe you have already memorized, you have already learned all the steps, right? Now these videos will be like a revision session. Also, I wanted to say one more thing. The points may differ. As I said, there is no particular answer for a question. You can write in your words. Sometimes the points what I say may differ. Sometimes the what points I'm saying is will be less. But the thing is that you can add as much as points. If you have any doubts with any points, please let me know. I can suggest you. So let us start. I request all of you to take the approved text. So these are the four elements, element 1, element 2, element 3, element 4. So today in this video we will be going to discuss about the element 1, and if possible, if the time is there, we will also discuss about the element 2. So in element 1 we will see what all are the important questions which we can expect. So I'm sure it will be a very useful video because it will help you to practice what you learn, and we will see what all important questions which you can expect from this element. So in element 1, which is why we should manage workplace health and safety, right? So here the most important question which you can expect is forget about the definitions, because since this is a scenario based questions, so I don't think now you can expect any definitions and all, because in all scenarios they will be definitely asking for the main important questions. So now I won't suggest to go for to learn about the definitions because it won't be of any worth, but we will be seeing. This is a very important question, friends. You can definitely expect, since even in sample paper you have seen they were asking for the moral, financial and social reasons, right? So this moral reasons you have to definitely learn. They can give some scenario. The Nebosh can give you a scenario and they can ask you about the moral reasons for managing health and safety, and you can see they have given all the statistics, right? So this is very important. You have to learn this. The financial reason is also provided. You have to learn the social reason. You have to also learn. It's a very important question. They can ask you in any scenario. And about direct cost and indirect cost, they can give you a scenario in which the accident occurs, and they will ask you like what is the after effects, what cost the organization has to bear. So in that case you have to mention about the direct cost and indirect cost, and you have to give the examples. So see, this is very important topic. Insured and uninsured cost, I'm not sure, you can get any question on this. Maybe it's possible like they can give you a scenario where some fire incidents happened, or some properties are damaged, or an incident happened, and they may ask you about the question about the insured cost and uninsured cost. You have to explain to your management about the insured cost and uninsured cost, and you have to give the examples. So that is possible, but basically direct cost and indirect cost is very important. Still, you can remember this examples, insured cost and uninsured cost, on page number 1.1. So you can just remember the examples. And since you can refer the book also during the exams, you can refer the resources. Uh, it will be very easy in a way. Then conventions and recommendations are very important. You can expect the responsibilities, the employer's responsibilities. Similarly, as per the recommendation, as per the convention, similarly the workers' responsibilities and rights is very important. How they can ask you this question is like they can give a scenario where the employer was not responsible for his actions, right? And same like in sample papers, you have to maybe you have to give the points to the management, showing that what is the commitment of management towards workers. Or they may give you a scenario in which they can ask you like what all are the responsibilities which the employer has to show to the workers. So in that case you have to write these points. So based on the conventions and based on the recommendations, you have to justify your points. So you can expect the question from this. It's very important. A role of enforcement agencies. Yes, you can expect, definitely you can expect one question, because they can give you a scenario where some uh, legal actions were taken against uh, your company. Or they may give you a scenario where they will say like the enforcement agencies are involved, like in that scenario, and they may ask you what is the role of enforcement agencies in that case of scenario. So you have to know what exactly the enforcement agencies do, what are the different roles. So it is important. Then you can expect the employer roles are good, the director and senior managers responsibilities. or director and senior managers, you must know it is there. So in case if they ask you about the roles of middle managers and supervisors, you can refer this section of your note. Then the shared responsibilities of joint occupiers of premises. This question also I will recommend, because the shared responsibilities of joint occupiers of premises, as I discussed in my Nebosh notes also, you can get a question in a form of two companies in a same workplace, right? Where in one workplace two companies are working, and you may get some questions related to contractors. You may get information about the shared responsibilities of two companies when they work in a site. So what all are the uh, responsibilities, what all rules, what all documents need to be checked, how should be the policies. All you can expect one question from this. So very important. Specifically this building management, about maybe they will ask you about a committee. The common committee is there between, has to be made between the two companies which are working in the same workplace. So like what all things you will do, how you will set the emergency procedures in that building. So you can expect one question from this, the shared responsibilities. So it's very important, concentrate on that. Contractor, definitely you have to remember about the documents which has to be checked for the contractor, right? They can give a scenario where the contractor failed in their work, and they may ask you what all documents were supposed to be checked. So before giving the work to the contractor, before giving that contract to the contractor. So uh, don't forget to check the points check this question about selection of contractor. It is very important. What all documents you will check, it is very important. And I can say then in element 1, yeah, so element 1, as you've seen, is very simple. Even in last scenario you have seen, right? Only one question is there. The thing is that you have to focus on that moral reasons, financial reasons, and social reasons. That is very important, friends. Just focus on that. You definitely you can expect that question. So this is from the textbook. Now we will see what other questions you can expect. So friends, now we will see another possible questions. What I say is like additional questions which you can expect in scenarios from the element 1. It may be like they may ask you, giving a scenario, the possible consequences of not achieving good standards of health and safety. If you are not achieving good standards of health and safety, what are the possible consequences which your organization has to face? You can write many points for this, like the cost of accidents and ill health, which leads to loss of production. Similarly, not achieving a good standard of health and safety will lead to the loss of key personals to the company. They will leave the company for safe environment. Investigation cost will be more for the accident and incidents if they are not achieving good standards of health and safety. Higher insurance premiums will be resulting up. Similarly, if they are not maintaining good health and safety, again the equipments damages, replacement cost will be more, the legal cost will be more, the fines, they have to pay more fines and all. Similarly, possible imprisonment, jail of persons at various levels if they are not fulfilling the legal requirements. Product quality could be also affected if the people are not doing their best. Similarly, public and employee relationships will be damaged. So these all reasons you can give in the consequences. So you can expect this question also. Now you can expect another question like explain why good standards of health and safety may not be achieved in your workplace. So for this you can write, there are many points you can write, like lack of management commitment, poor moral among the workforce, lack of motivation, frequent changes in the organization, lack of resources, poor communication, conflicting demands within the people, no failure to provide adequate training, there is no proper risk assessments done, poor other poor standards of health and safety, blaming culture, peer pressure. So all these points you can write, and you can expect this question also. So friends, these are the important questions which we discussed here, which you can expect from the element 1. Only you have to focus on the cost part, in that cost, the moral reasons, different reasons, the 3 reasons. These are the important segments which where you have to concentrate. So there is nothing more to focus on the element 1. So in the next video we will be seeing the element 2 and the rest of the elements.